Hello traders, welcome to this Bitcoin technical analysis video. So we have CPI coming in about an hour, and tomorrow we have FOMC, so 2 big days which can set our tone for the rest of the December if we get Santa Claus rally or not. It's gonna be very important. Let's have a look on Bitcoin locally and from medium to high time frame. I will try to do a short video because after CPI release we will see massive volatility most likely if there is some surprise. And then I can do probably another video. So we are ready for FOMC tomorrow, because probably a lot of levels could be taken out after CPI. What is important to say, Bitcoin on the medium time frame is still doing high highs, high lows. We are within the range, but there we also have like local uptrend. You can see that clearly. So let's have a look on market. First of all, market structures. They are telling you Bitcoin is doing a really good job holding trend, because each time we create naked market structure, we flip it into support on the retest. That's beautiful sign. That's why we are marking them. So these are the local to medium time frame market structures. We are living for now. Before CPI, we can say we are living it, but for now we are outside of this from that point of view. But I will be now like flipping from medium to high time frame, so you understand everything. Market structures, these are from high time frames. You can see this one is very critical because this is from November to December 2020. It's like big crossroad, because if you reclaim this big market structure, it can open road back to the 5-month range we were trading before. So extremely critical, hold this area. Yeah, like also what I say in the video is not financial advice, it's just for education and entertainment. So higher time frame traders, bulls, they want to definitely reclaim these, maybe push strongly up, and then we will be watching how we react on the pullback, if we are able to hold it or not. Something like this. What we need to overlay there, we need to overlay the other stuff so you understand it well. I can show you. Let's go over here. So we need to turn on key levels. As we said in the group, 16,800 is massive levels. We have a lot of stuff there. It's 2020 VAH exactly at that level. It's important market structure daily, and it's also key level as well. So when we are trading above this level, my bias is bullish, and we are holding it nicely. Especially combined with this daily here. Yes, beautiful. It's like region, and we were holding it nicely. And you can see we are approaching key summer low 2022. So this is really key level, because if you reclaim this low, that can really show you its first sign we can actually return back to that range. So we need to monitor, and then we have this another key market structure precise level. And within the zone, we need to watch high volume nodes, of course. So let's go to local ones. So locally, which can be used for nice scalps and day trades. Look at this high volume node. We had a lot of trap people here, so you see so many rejections. Now they had multiple chances to get out. Now we finally go over it. That's how every single market works. When people trap people, especially in bear market, have chance to leave, you have like more open road to the upside, but we still have these high volume nodes here, the local ones, and then we have the much stronger ones from the from this most recent range, which is like a pretty big resistance. Anchor VWAPs, they are very powerful to show us bias and power of the trend. We are trading above most of them, which is fantastic. We want to hold them, and now we are finally reclaiming the downtrend anchor VWAP, yes, which is also sign of power. And then you have the next batch of anchor VWAPs coming from that previous 5-month range, which you will be watching. Some nice order blocks to the upside, but you see this area is inefficient area, so I don't have as much stuff in there. But we have, it's like more, its levels are more scattered, right? Some order blocks, but the main order block resistance from a swing trade perspective on high time frames are just way above us. Okay, I will now jump to high volume nodes from medium time frame, because they will be also critical. So if you go to higher time frame, you see our 5-month range found support at December to November of 2022 high volume nodes from the 1 month range, which is pretty long duration for range, so they are strong. You see there was no range like this inside there, so market had no time to collect volume from people and trade that area well. So we saw a lot of wicks and spikes and upsides. We had so many good swings, day trades here from this area, and now these high volume nodes are resistance on the way back. So if we want to return to this range, we need to monitor both high volume nodes, if they act as resistance or we will push through them and they become support. So I definitely watch that. But if we manage to reclaim, then we have the 4 month high volume node over here. Those two, again, we expect range here or rejection. Yeah, it's just too much volume there. Depends on the news today, of course. So those will be also very important aspects for the upside. Okay. Local fibs are ready to the downside. Let's go further. With naked box, we have pretty good ones on the way to the downside, especially here, where is our monthly naked POC. Oh yeah, one more I wanted to show you, of course, what we are actually trading, because we of course need to give attention to AMT, which is key. So based on AMT, we are trading beautiful range over 1 month range on the bigger time frame, and on small time frame we were trading this one as well. Now we left both. We will see what news do, how the sign of weakness will show to you. You will lose this point of, you will first get acceptance back to this range and back to the bigger range. You will lose POC, you will lose val. After you lose this range, you will be defensive and you will wait for the inefficiencies to fill back to the high volume node over here. And maximum opportunity area is here based on volume, TPO, but we have now big deviations between volume and TPO chart. You can see that over here. Where are you? Main TPO ranges. Because TPO val is at 15,900 currently, around that, yeah. Point of control is same, but you see massive differences between VAG and vals. You can see that over here, why. By the way, this VIG was created only on one exchange, so most exchanges need to still fill this inefficiency pump here, and same here, we have these two massive inefficiencies, so sooner or later Bitcoin can do that to fill that, and when you fill this, you can monitor this high volume node as a support. If you lose this high volume node, then you will be looking at volume VVAL and to fill that volume void here and curve volume profile better to make some nice range here. We can see some nice acceleration today. And about AMT to the higher, we need to go to medium time frame AMTs. Yet again, important level for us will be when we will manage to reclaim the market structures in this region and high volume nodes. We will monitor VVAL of the 13 June to 8 November range. Super important. And if you manage to reclaim, then you will be met with big resistance point of control. So you definitely see the areas which are shaping up for nice shorts to the upside as well. Liquidity wise, let's go to 1 hour time frame, because Bitcoin always moves to grab the liquidity. Yes, I will be definitely watching this major liquidity node. If we manage to take all the liquidity and reject down and create a swing failure pattern on high time frame, it's all about velocity and how we react there. And to the downside is also very clear. All these nodes are precisely defined for us. And after each node and within each node we have some nice levels I can show you at the end. Order flow support and resistance. As this was really inefficient pump, we didn't trap as many people. The biggest trap traders area is here. We show you that with naked point of controls. Yes, those are people who were buying FTX news, and then we lost all the gains because Binance refused. So massive resistance based on trapped liquidity there. And to the downside, You can see that very clearly. We have three areas. The big area here, 45% of people had chance to escape already, but it's still, you know, beautiful confluence for our supports lower. And then we have these two areas within the, one of them is inside the monthly volume naked POC area, and another one is just a daily naked POC over here. So pretty key. Okay. Levels wise, this is also another target to the upside. You can see we will see which one we reach first, but you see we are within the big previous month range. VAG is over here, VAL is over here, so we are in the middle, and the news will accelerate us. There, nice direction. Let me check extensions. Extensions hit targets, and this is another extension, another big extension target to the upside, around at 17, I would say 17,900 to 18,000. Geometry, we have this rising channel, but you know, geometry is like secondary. Let me show you one more thing, which is our, where are you? Pitchfork, very big time frame pitchfork. This is the bear market pitchfork. We are like trading it for the past year, and as you can see, we have nice box in the golden zone at 0.86 also waiting for us. So it's definitely area of future range and resistance, so bear that in mind. And now I can give you zones to the downside, really precise zones to the downside, and then I will wrap this video and we'll do better. In next video I want to do long-term analysis, so let me show you levels to the downside in case we get bad news. So we will not focus on this top area. We will focus on bigger volatility move, and as you can see, we still have low volume node here with single prints. I would like to see that filled. This was not filled on multiple exchanges, just on one exchange, which I'm actually charting. So this needs to be filled. It's inefficiency on the market, and when you start filling it, you will start to go for major liquidity node now. So you have really beautiful liquidity, and people can, you know, they have support here from a high volume node of the monthly. It's like two naked high volume nodes here. We have first major golden zone. It's like medium time frame, trap trader area, order block. This is 4-week main high volume node. It's the first area you definitely want to hold after you filled inefficiency, because from this you can bounce really like violently and leave the range. That could be empty scenario for you. If you don't hold this, I expect scalp at least. We have another trade area. We have very strong session naked point of control. It is you know, this strong session naked point of control, so I expect scalp at least from this area. And another big opportunity area is coming up here from the daily naked POG, naked daily together. After medium liquidity run, we will arrive to the main golden zone pull from 1 hour or 4 hour time frame into order block, high volume node, and you know, trap traders area. And of course, when you use this, because I use this together with market structures, you will always do, when you are having two zones, market structure overlay, so you know we are in market structure and you know what to do, because market structures are super key. So all these trade areas are waiting, and even if we get like super strong volatility down or later we will drop there, you know, we still have this massive big support for Bitcoin. This is the maximum opportunity area with the TPO TVAL here and 4-hour order block with massive win rate. So many people trapped, shorting the lows, all of the bear market here, major liquidity, key area. From this area, from this area, I definitely want to build day trade and swing trades, right? So you see the difference. It's even possible from here, but it will start as a scalp and day trade. We will see what we will do there. Okay, that's it from me. Very quick update just about the zones, about technical analysis. Of course, technical analysis is just 40 or 50% of the battle you need to win in trading. If you want to be very efficient trader, you really need to utilize Exocharts to, adjust your entries, Tradinglite to help you with your walls, TRDR for the bias, and the liquidity to see when people are getting stopped out on stopped out and liquidated, plus order book overview on Okotoki. You combine all these things together. You don't trade on one monitor, you trade on multiple monitors with this, and you can do really wise decisions. If you want to learn more, just besides technical analysis and other stuff, join our group. So see you guys on CPI. We will be trading it together in the group. Bye bye.